Morning students. In this video I will explain stack program using array. Here I am taking array to store the stack elements. So in order to store the elements in stack, we are using array representation. Okay, so here I am taking an array of size 10, so we can store 10 elements into the stack. Now I am taking the size variable. Here the stack size is 10, and I am taking one more variable top. So we know that initially the top always set to -1. Okay, now in stack we perform many operations. Perform push operation, pop operation, display operation. So in order to select one of the operation, I am taking the choice. Now I am taking one more variable x to read the data, to read the element and to store that element into the stack. Okay, so here I am declared. So here I am declaring all the elements. After declaration, I am writing do while loop. Okay, why I select the do while loop to write a program? Because do while loop is especially for to write the menu items. It is used for to write the menu items. So here I am writing a menu to perform push operation, pop operation and display operation. Okay, and exit. So to write these functions, to select these functions one by one, here I am writing a menu. And in order to execute the menu type of operation, you have to select the do while loop. Okay, so the do while loop is first it execute the body of loop, after that it it checks the condition. Okay, so in order to select one of the operation, you can enter the choice. Okay, and I read the choice value x. Okay, after that, so in order to write the functions one by one, here I am taking switch case choice. I pass the choice value. Sorry, it is x. It is not x, it is choice. Okay, and here I am writing functions operations one by one. Okay, so case 1, in first case I am writing push operation to insert the elements into the stack. Okay, so in order to perform the push operation, first we have to check whether the stack is full or not, overflow or not. So here the condition to find out whether the stack is overflow or not is top is equal to size -1. So here the size is 10. 10 minus 1 is 9. 9 is the last index position in the stack. So whenever this top points to the last index position, it indicates stack is overflow, and it print stack is overflow on the screen. Okay, if it is not overflow, then you can insert the element into the stack. Okay, so here I am writing else block to insert the element into the stack. So enter the data from the user, enter the element. Okay, so you have to read the element x. Okay, so in order to store that element into the stack, first you have to increment the top value by 1. Okay, after incrementing, so the top points to the empty location. In that empty location, you can store the element. In that empty location you can store the element. Okay, so this is the way to write the push operation. After writing the push operation, here I am writing break to terminate the case. Now I am writing the case to perform pop operation. Okay, so in pop operation also, before deleting the element, first you have to find out whether the stack is empty or not. If it is if it is empty, if it is underflow, then there is no element for delete. There is no element to delete. So here the condition to find out is whenever the top less than 0. If top less than 0, top means initially it is set to -1. Whenever the -1 less than 0, so it satisfies the condition, right? Whenever -1 less than 0, then stack is empty. That means there is no element in the stack. Then it print, whenever this condition is satisfied, then it print stack is underflow. Okay, if it is not underflow, then you can delete the element from the stack. Then you can delete the element from the stack. So in order to delete the element, first here I am printing the deleted element. Deleted element. So the deleted element is, okay, array of top. So the pop operation always delete the top of the element in the stack. It always delete the top element from the stack. After deleting the element, you have to decrement top by 1. So you have to decrement the top value by 1. Okay, now this is the way to write pop operation. Okay, now again I am writing break to break this case. Okay, after that I am writing the case 3 to display all the elements in the stack. Here I am writing the display operation. So in order to display the elements in the stack are, so here I am writing for loop to display all the elements in the stack. Okay, I less than 0, sorry, I less than equal to top. So this loop will display all the elements up to top element. So here the top represent always last inserted element. The top always points to the last inserted element. Therefore this loop print from the 0 element to 0 index position to last element inserted. Okay, I plus plus to for incrementing. Now I print the elements. So in order to display the element one by one and ln, here it is array. Okay, after that you have to break the loop. Okay, so this is the way to write a display operation to print the element one by one into the stack. Okay, so here I am writing one more case 4 to exit from the loop. Okay, and we have to write the condition, do while loop condition while choice not equal to 4. Okay, Now the program is over. Program is completed. Now we run the program, execute the program. Okay, program is successfully executed. Now here I am inserting the element into the stack so that I am performing the push operation. So I am inserting the element 2 into the stack. Again it asks the choice. Again I am now I select the push operation. Here I am inserting the element 4. Okay, again I am inserting the another element. So here again I am selecting the choice one and I am inserting the another element. Okay, up to now I am inserting 3 elements, 2, 4, 5. Now I display all the elements. Display choice 3. So the elements are 2, 4, 5. Okay, 2, 4, 5. Now I delete the element by using the pop operation 2. Okay, so the pop operation always delete the last element, that is 5. Okay, here the element deleted is 5. Now the remaining elements are 2, 4, right? Now I display the remaining elements by using the display function. Therefore the elements in the stack are 2, 4. Okay, so here the push operation for inserting the element is successful and the pop operation deleted element is also successful. The deleted element, the last element is deleted. Okay, now I exit from the loop by using the case 4. Okay, so the program is successfully executed. In next video we will discuss Q program. Thank you.